Basically, I think it's the moment that everybody has been waiting for because we want to announce the winners. So I will mention number 3 and number 2, but then let me just start by saying that everyone is a winner because people really worked hard. When we look at the scores, I think it was too close to call, but number 3 goes to our own gracious lady from Uganda, Sarah Natolo of UBC. Sarah, congratulations. You are the number 3 in this competition. Can we put our hands together for Sarah wherever we are? Yeah, so Sarah comes from Uganda. Sarah, maybe we can have a look at we can see you a little bit for a second, if you're in a position to be seen.
Yeah, let me try. Can you see me?
Oh, yes. Yes, I can't see you. There is no picture there. Okay, I think
the most important is just to hear you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah, and congratulations. And then number 2 is Lina Mwamachi from Kenya. So Lina, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Lina, maybe we can just see you for a second. Just wave at us. Congratulations, you are our number 2. And then for number 1, I get it back to Julia to introduce the official from the embassy. So
maybe if Miss Goody is online, she can announce the winners, the number 1. Miss Goody, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Yes. Allow me to make a brief introduction.
Of course.
I'm Goody Alkamada. I'm working at the Netherlands Embassy in Kenya, but I'm also the Deputy Permanent Representative to UNEP and UN Habitat. So I have been following quite a bit what happened in the UN in the run-up to the UN Water Conference. And maybe just a few words for introduction. The Netherlands has proudly hosted the UN Water Conference, recognizing the challenges that are relating to water scarcity, water security, water quality, problems of either too little, too much, or too polluted water that needs to be addressed. And we are proud on the commitments in the action agenda and the pledges that were made. And we also welcome, as we just heard, the active contribution from African countries. To speak with our king, Willem-Alexander, this conference, we believe, really made a splash. But we also agree, and I think that also came out in the conversation that we had, that real success will be measured only on how the commitments will be followed up. To address the challenges of water security, water scarcity, and water quality, it's not only the governments that need to act, the policymakers to be aware and knowledgeable, and all relevant stakeholders to act coherently in the face of the challenges that we face, including on climate change. But at the same time, it is also important to raise awareness with the public. And I also was pleased to hear the attention for the young generation that are our future. Against this background, we were also proud to provide support to the Water Diplomat Workshop to enhance the momentum and understanding of the need to address water-related challenges in Africa, where we all know that water is life, which is specifically profound here. And we are grateful for the organization of the Water Diplomat Africa 21 organization. And we trust that much has been learned. And from this point, I would like to congratulate all the participants, and I agree with the previous speaker that everybody is a winner. But I do have the privilege of announcing the winner of the journalistic competition, which is Ms. Tuku Kariuki, with her reporting on Eco Africa in the Environment magazine from Kenya, with a video. And maybe Tuku, you
Yes.
can also show your video and share a few words on your experience. And congratulations from my side very much. And sorry I took some time, but I didn't want to interfere in the discussion, which I think should be within the people working here, not from my side. Thank you.
So, asante sana. Oh, thank you so very much. I'm happy that at least I was able to win that. And I am sure that everyone who has not been able to see that piece can at least have a chance of seeing it. I can share the link again. And basically, I'm very happy that I attended the Nairobi Water Conference because it's the one that gave me 100% of the idea of doing the story that I did at a point whereby Kenya was facing a very, very, very stubborn drought. You remember, those of us who are in Kenya know that for the last 3 years, we've not had a very good rains in this country. And as usual, the person who suffers the most is the farmer, because 80% of our people here in Kenya are farmers or depend on income from the farms. So I am actually very, very happy that I attended the water conference, because when I went there and we did some 2 or 3 site visits to the farms, I was able to pick a very, very good story, which today I call my best environment story so far. So over and above the fact that I won the award, it created a very huge interest in me to continue following up matters on water and the use of water, and how, the effects of maybe not having adequate water, or not having very well controlled water resource from the sources is affecting the availability of water to everyone. So thank you very much for this and for the award. I am happy that at least that effort was noticed in this way. And I congratulate all my colleagues who we were with at the conference, because I had a chance of reading all the articles that were shared after the conference, and all of them are very informative. And they can be told again and again and again, because we are on a process of making this happen. We are on a journey that is supposed to be appreciated by everyone. And we as the journalists have the chance of continuing telling the stories and making the difference. So for the piece that I did, it's a very interesting piece, because one of the water sources that I highlighted on that piece is Central Kenya Lake. That is the only natural lake in Central Kenya that had dried up. But a visit that I did a week from now, a week ago, is showing some, the lake is coming back, which is very interesting. But the questions that now, maybe when I revisit the story soon, I'll ask is whether anything was done to make sure that at least we don't get there again. But all in all, we are very happy. It's raining in Nairobi now, almost for the 3rd month. And we hope that it's going to be a better time, more than it has been for the last 3 years. And for us, the journalists who are here, I will ask you to continue telling the stories, especially about water, because we have just discovered, or we have just been reminded, that it's not only about water, it's about wholesomely, about livelihood, about the environment, and about agriculture, about everything else. So thank you very much for this. And I hope that we'll continue engaging, and we'll continue giving ideas of how we can even better this. Asante sana.
Sebastian?
Okay. Back, I was afraid Mr. Hagan and Madame Van Goody were offline. Well, as I contributed to the evaluation of the articles and the review of those articles, I would like to warmly congratulate all of you from what you have done. This is such a nice job, and as far as I can say, I'm very impressed of the quality of the articles. thanks and congrats to all, and especially to the nominated articles. And on the water issue, we will do a follow-up during the next months and to see how things are going.
Thank you also to all the partners who help us to organize this series of activities on water in 2022 and the beginning of 2023, including, of course, Tobias from the Water Diplomat, Agan with MESHA, the Network of Environmental Journalists in Kenya, and of course, our sponsors, the Embassy of Netherlands and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Netherlands. Without money, we can do nothing. So thank you very much for this very helpful contribution for these activities. Thank you to all, and my pleasure to see you in the next activities for this year, of course, on water, but we launch also a new cycle of activity on circular economy, but you will receive soon new information on that. Thank you to all, and have a good end of day, good evening to all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
and let's say congrats to you, Julien. Thanks for your dedication.
Thank you. Ciao.